We're here to define what a man is, right?
Responsibility creates struggle, struggle creates strength, and strength creates structure.
How many people care about what people think about them? Be honest.
As a man, you got to be able to protect not just yourself, but your family.
When we talk about being a man, it's your behaviors.
But I don't say any of this to brag. I don't say any of this to gloat my life up or I'm better than anybody.
I start crying. I'm like, why am I crying? And so what I realized was,
you put yourself in a target-rich environment. You are the only woman that paid for a ticket to come to this event.
if you're trying to teach your daughter to be around a certain man and you're not that man yourself, she gonna choose you.
Hey, let me not touch this nigga. He too clean. Where is that on you?
It's not on me.
It's not on you. The only reason why it's not on you is because you didn't choose it.
Find the women who can actually help you build. And here's some deep game for you. You don't have to have sex with all of them.
Since 2016, I've been following Lucario and Miles. Y'all changed my life. Followed by Uncle Ram. So ever since then, I've been getting a little bit of too much ass at times.
You know, as a man, there's a balance to it. Your purpose and pussy. And the heavier your purpose,
Even if you lose the relationship, you don't lose yourself. And that's the most important part. Yeah. What's up, man? How y'all doing?
Yo.
What's going on? What's going on, man? Jay Roman, Miles, how you brothers been, man?
What's up? Everybody hear me okay?
Yeah, man.
Nice.
We got you. Real quick, let me plug the joint. How men create false self-perceptions of themselves that women loathe.
Oh,
Okay, again, now I'm looking at the title like, what the fuck's this nigga talking about? How men create false self-perceptions of themselves that women loathe. Now, before we get into this, feel free to donate a like. If you want to donate some money, you know what I'm saying, the Cash Apps and the PayPals, they out there. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and handle that too. You know what I'm saying? Do what you feel. Balls Mahoney, pause. What's up, man? AJ Leno, Manuel, June Sports, Duke Lux, Uncle Guns, Technique. Who else we got up in there? Mr. Real Truth TV, what's up, fam? Bruce 2, CT, J98. Who else we got up in there? Aaron B was good. Real King was good. G-Dog was good. From across the pond. Renee, how you doing? Who else we got up in this motherfucker? I don't know if it's Corey or Cohoria. I don't know. I don't know how you pronounce that shit. John Carson was good. Who else we got? Solid Scorpion was good. 100% was good. Now, so what we're going to talk about again, gentlemen, is how men create false self-perceptions of themselves that women loathe. Let me just start off by this, right? Because a lot of guys, you false advertise, okay? Now, you either do it consciously, meaning that you aim to manipulate and deceive, or you do it inadvertently, meaning you don't know what the fuck you're doing. And a lot of you guys, okay, I'm going to tell you right now, and any woman will attest to this. If you want a woman to stop fucking with you, or at the bare minimum, if you want her to not believe in what you got going on, and there's some loss of respect, be inconsistent if you want to. Be inconsistent, okay? Show a woman one thing in the beginning and then show her something different a month later, a couple months later. So when I talk about false perceptions, a lot of you guys, like, here's the thing, right? Across the internet, there's this big thing going on about how good men are getting passed over by women. These women don't want a good man. My thing is, who said you was a good nigga, dog?
right.
Bro, I saw a Facebook post that this lady put up, and she says, why you women keep fucking with the wrong dude? Then underneath that, she says, the wronger dude. Meaning, just because you say I'm fucking with the wrong dude, who told you was a better option for me? See, and let me just say this real quick. A lot of you guys, you look good on paper, like the high value man nonsense. You look good on paper, meaning you have the money, you know, you have the education, you know, you got a nice whip, you live in a nice neighborhood, you know, you probably go to church 2 or 3 times a week. On paper, you look good, but just because you haven't had so much as a parking ticket and you feed the homeless twice a week, that doesn't make you the type of person that women want to deal with, because you still got to be compatible. And I'm gonna tell you one thing that these so-called good men leave out. Who in the hell told you niggas you had sex appeal? Because I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't give a damn how good you are. Now, you might get some women fucking with you, but if you lack sex appeal, you will always struggle with women. Y'all got it.
Facts. Yeah, man. Shout out to K-Zag. Shout out to Jay Roman. And here go to soap. Here go to soap, guys. I'm mad. I sound mad chill. That's crazy.
Yeah, you did. It was like, yeah, here come the soap right here. Wash the dirty body with it.
Here's the soap, guys. All right, here it is. Yeah. This is NPR. Today we have Miles Cunningham, Jay Roman, and Kay Zagan, and we're talking about how men create a false self-perception of themselves in dating, and women start to hate that type of shit. NPR, WNPR, we're glad to have you here today. Make sure you donate. Hit the Cash App, and make sure, yes, because we're sponsored. We're sponsored by viewers like you, and without you, there would be no show. And so we appreciate you. Now, to get into the topic, I just want to talk about the fact that a lot of times men have the tendency to do things to attract women in the first place. But what we start to realize is that the things that the man does in the beginning to attract the woman has nothing to do with who he actually is in real life. So after a certain amount of time of faking and fronting, what happens is that the female starts to see the man for who he actually is, as opposed to who he tried to be to attract her in the first place. So therefore, she begins to hate him, not even because of the characteristics, but because of the inconsistencies. It is the inconsistencies that cause women to hate and to loathe what men become. Because you see, consistency provides security. And it's a woman's challenge to survive. Because you see, a woman she needs security in order to bring the child to term over the 9 months. So therefore, she needs security. And God and nature has instilled in her the desire to seek security. So when a man shows inconsistency, subconsciously what it does to the woman is it breaks her trust. And we have to understand that a woman needs to trust an environment. So she needs to trust the man. And without that trust, it's hard for her to envision a healthy family, a safe family, a secure family, and an environment in which that she can survive in and her children can survive in. So therefore, she begins to loathe that man through his inconsistency, because what he did in the beginning is not what he ends up doing a few months later after he begins to get lazy and after the pussy has become boring to him.
This nigga.
Yeah.
but there's some truth to that. Once a dude get used to hitting it, all that shit he was doing in the beginning, like, I don't want to do this shit no more.
He's like, fuck that shit. Like, I'm used to the pussy now, so it's whatever. You know what I'm saying? So he ain't doing none of that shit no more. You know, and then the woman is looking at you like, where's the dude that I fell in love with? Look, let me tell you, man, consistency is a motherfucker, man, because, and we said it a couple shows ago too. Like you mentioned the case, you was like, guys got to be careful what they introduce. You know what I'm saying? Guys got to be careful what they introduce, especially early on in the relationship, because whatever you introduce, you got to keep that shit going. You understand? Whatever you introduce to a woman, you got to keep it going. You know what I'm saying? So that's why, you know, over at the Bad Boy membership, for example, we talk about the vetting process, which is a system of sequence, right? Where you gradually introduce new things to a woman as she earns her place in your life. You understand? So all that expensive dinner, flowers, candy, picking her up, getting a limo, wearing a fucking tuxedo and rolling out the fucking red carpet just on the first fucking date. That's the dumbest shit in the world you can do. Because how the fuck you gonna take a bitch to fucking feed the ducks on the second date after you done did all that?
Exactly.
You understand?
Because you created these expectations. You set yourself up.
You set yourself up for failure, bro. You fucking roll out the red carpet. You get a tux. You buy flowers. You know what I'm saying? You take it down to the clear port. You fly it on a jet to France just to have French toast. And then on the next day, you like, yeah, so we gonna go down to this little dive bar that I know down the street. And she looking at you like, what happened to the what happened to the red carpet and the limo and the candy and the flight to France and all that cool shit? And then you like, well, you know, that was just the first date. I was just using that whole situation to attract you. But now since I got you, I'm gonna just get back to regularly scheduled program. But see, the trick is to perform at regularly scheduled program. You understand? The first date should be regularly scheduled programming. You understand? So as you develop through the relationship and she starts to see, oh, wow, every once in a while, he likes to go out for a nice steak. OK, cool. Every once in a while, he like to, you know, take a trip to Chicago or something. Oh, that's cool. Every once in a while, he likes to, you know, put on some nice clothes and take a drive in his nice car. Oh, wow. You know what I'm saying? And it happens in sequences. And you might do that for yourself all the time, but she don't have to see that shit until it's time for her to see that shit. You understand? But again, when you give a woman too much, it's hard for her to, you know, come back down to earth. You understand? And then that in itself causes the hate because it's like, well, all that cool shit, why you not giving me that now? Mm-hmm. You understand? That's her only question. And again, some guys might look at it as like, oh, well, that's what makes her a gold digger. And it's like, bro, if you're dealing with a chick that actually likes you, she would have been real cool with the walk in the park. Mm-hmm. You understand? She would have been real cool with just meeting up to fuck for the first couple weeks and months. She would have been real cool with that because she actually likes you. And now when you start to add more things into the situation, that just sweetens the pot because now you're putting everything in perspective. So you're literally training her like, bitch, I got the doggy treats right here. Okay. Uh-huh. So at first you're going to learn to like me. Mm-hmm. You understand? At first you're going to learn to like me. You're going to learn to like the sound of my voice. You're going to learn to like how I do my thing. You're going to learn to like all these little simple things about me. And once I realize that you like all the simple things about me, now you could get a whole bowl of kibble. And then after kibble, then I could add the hot water to get the gravy. And then after that, I could add some fucking hot dogs to your shit and an egg yolk on top of your shit. Then after that, I could give you a whole fucking raw steak because I realized that you have been trained to like me first. Mm-hmm. But so many of these niggas, they flip it all around. They train the bitch to like all the... all the things, all the places I could take you, the money I could spend on you, I could drive you in this car and I could order this and I could order that and I could show you this and I could show you that. And the whole time deep down, the nigga's just like, he's like, please let her like me. Please let her like me. And she's like, well, she fell in love with the lifestyle by now. She don't even give a fuck about you. Mm-hmm. You understand? And then so once you turn down the lifestyle, now she's like, nigga, I never really liked you like that. Like, great example of what's going on right now in the celebrity world. Fucking Anthony Anderson is going through a divorce right now. Anthony Anderson, the nigga from Blackish, the chubby nigga from Blackish. Check out how his wife was about to divorce him in 2015, but then he got the deal to do Blackish. And she called it off. And now Blackish is over and he already got all the money from Blackish. Now she picked right back up on the fucking divorce.
Bro, look at your boy Steve Harvey.
Yeah.
Old girl when back years ago when he was struggling, she bounced. It was on that when you get your money right, come back. And he circled back and got her. You know what I'm saying? So, and let me tell you, I'm gonna pass it to you, J. Roman, and just give me a real quick second. A lot of you guys don't understand. This is why I say a lot of niggas have a remedial understanding of attraction, because a lot of guys, when they complain about the choices women make, they conveniently leave out, well, the reason why she's fucking with this guy is she's sexually attracted to him. You cannot take that off the table. You cannot minimize the importance of women actually wanting to have sex with men they're sexually attracted to. You can't minimize that. Okay? Now, that might not be important to a lot of you niggas that where women aren't really gravitating to you sexually, But for guys where women actually want to fuck them on the strength of them being them, we understand how significant that shit is. And let me say this, to Miles' point, when you take women out to extravagant dates, part of her attraction for you are the things you're doing. So it's no longer about you, the man. It's about what you present or represent, which is a good time. A guy who's going to be very generous with his resources. And what woman would tell a nigga no?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, y'all got it.
Go ahead, soul brother number one, blues brother.
Yeah. It's a long night. It was a long night. So, but I would tell you this. There's something I thought about, and it's like a catch-22.
Yeah.
The circle, right? You are so worried about her not liking you and liking the things that you do for her, which shows your lack of confidence in yourself.
Facts.
But because of that, being afraid of that, you continue to do and continue the cycle all over again. So you say, well, I don't know if they're going to like me for me, but that's why let me present this. Hey, I could do this. I could do that. Let's go here. Let's go there. And so, like you said, once you present it, to me, what's the first thing we always talk about? Just people, first impressions matter, right? When you first meet somebody. So your first impression of when you was going out, it mattered. And the first impression you gave her was, oh, you a trick. Oh, you'll spend this on me and that on me, or you're giving me this lifestyle. That's the number one thing when they divorce. I'm accustomed to a certain lifestyle. So you started off giving a certain lifestyle where it wasn't a concentration on getting to know me. It was more a concentration on getting to know what I can do for you.
Right.
That's what you presented. And one thing I keep thinking about when we say inconsistency.
347. Hold on 1 second. Go ahead, Jay.
To me, inconsistency makes things seem to be more of an option than a standard that you're holding. Right. So now, if you say, "Hey, I like this," well, it's not getting done, and then you waver on that. Then one day you come back and say, "No, I need to get it done," and the next day you don't really want to get done, and the next. So now everything that you present seems to be an option. And so as soon as they exercise the option, we deem it as disrespect. Oh, why didn't you do what you know I like to be done? Well, you're so inconsistent on it. Like you walked through here, the house was dirty, you didn't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? But the next day you're barking about it. It leads for people around you to believe that whatever standards you all have, because you're so inconsistent, is just an option. It's not what you hear by daily.
Right.
It's not what a boundary that they can't cross. And so when you have that, as soon as they do that, oh, it's disrespectful. These women are so disrespectful. They just, man, they don't understand this and that. And once again, we bring it right back to the gentleman. And I'm going to keep harping on that because I know you guys are probably tired of saying it and defending it because everybody always goes on the phone calls. Why do you guys always say it's about the men? You know, these women out here are crazy. And my thing is, 9 times out of 10, those same men will turn around and say, I'm a man, right? I'm a man. I need to stand up. But let me blame the person that's supposed to be submissive to me on how I should act. And that's like a kid going to school and, a teacher, in school say, you know what? Your kids, they just don't listen sometimes. And I don't understand why not. I don't have a plan. I don't know what I should teach them. I don't know how I should direct them. That ain't a good teacher. That's not somewhere you want your kids to be. And I'm not saying women are like kids, but if you have to train them for you, you know what I'm saying? So, there we go. Y'all got it.
All right. So we got 347. 347. You're on live on the Manhood is a skill set show. Name, age, city. How can we help you?
Yeah, D Money, 22, New York. What's up?
Right. What up, D Money? What's going on?
What's going on, youngin?
What's cool to say, yo? Why been King? Zagging?
What?
You said,
y'all
said that? Is that D Money?
No, I thought you was gonna say something.
Is that the same D Money from a long time ago?
Yep.
Did he ever take advantage of that membership?
Yo, of course. I've been told Miles that.
Oh, you on the membership now?
And let me tell you,
D
yeah,
Money,
let
are
me
you
tell
on
you
the
what smart I
membership?
am. I screen record some of the videos. Can you hear me?
D Money, are you on the membership?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we
D
can hear you,
Money,
bro.
we
You.
can hear you. D Money, I got one question. Are you on the membership yet?
Go ahead. So, what's up?
Are you on the membership?
I was on it. I had to get off.
You see the inconsistencies? See right there.
D Money, what did you want
Nah,
to?
let me tell you what I did.
No, 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 no,
Let me
no,
tell you
no,
what I
no,
did.
no, 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 no. It's okay, bro. We don't need the excuses. What was your question, bro? Go ahead.
I'm saying I screen recorded videos them, so I always refer back to them.
Okay, great. What do you want to talk about today?
Question is, all right, so boom. So this girl I'm fucking with, and like I was talking to her, I'm about to move and shit. Is it a good idea if she offered to help me and shit, and I allow her to?
You said you trying to get her to move in with you?
No, hell no. No, I said I'm about to move. Is it a good idea to allow her to help me find a place? Cause I was telling her
Help you
like I'm
find
about
a
to move and
place?
shit. Word.
What do you mean help you find a place?
Yeah, I told her I'm about to move and she was like,
No,
she
no,
was
no, no,
offering like,
bro. Listen to my question. What do you mean
yeah,
help you find a place? Is she gonna do a internet search and show you some places, or
yeah,
what do you mean she gonna help you
yeah.
find a place? I don't understand.
Internet search, yeah, shit like that.
Oh, so you don't know how to do that for yourself?
Hold on. You said?
D money. Why'd you keep acting like you don't hear what we saying, fam? We can hear
No,
you.
'cause it was going in and out. It connected to the earpod and it came back to the
My brother. This woman that you have searching on the internet for a place for you to live. How long have you known this woman?
No, she didn't start. I was saying, is it a good idea for me to allow her to?
Okay, but answer the question. How long have you known this woman?
2 months, men are like just start kicking it.
Fam. See, why? See, you see, Miles? Bro, we've been telling you stop getting into relationships that soon and stop having women be that
I'm
much
not
of
in
a
a relationship.
bro. You are considering allowing her to do something that only a girlfriend that you about to cohabitate would do. Why are you even
Yes, now listen to
considering?
the question. Listen to the question. I didn't allow her to. I said she's offering it. He said, is it a good idea for me to allow?
No. Why would you? You know what, D Money? You know what? I digress, bro. You do what's best for you. Who am I to tell you
No, I'm
what you
saying she's
shouldn't do?
offering. That's what I'm asking. Is it a good idea? That's what I'm saying. I didn't say I allow her to yet. I'm just saying she's offering.
But bro, you only known her for 2 months, bro. Why would you delegate that thing to her? Why would you do that? Especially when you could do it yourself. And who knows better than you the type of place and apartment that you're looking for?
Me, I know better myself.
Okay, so she only been rocking with you for 2 months. Why would you put her in that position?
I didn't. I was offering. I was asking if I should. It's a good idea.
Okay, why would you even ask? You only been rocking with her for 2 months. Why would you even ask that question? That's what I'm saying to you. Why would you even think that?
I mean, I don't.
Why would you even think that? She's only been rocking with you for 2 months. Why would you even think about that? Why would you even think to let that go down? Why would you even think that?
Because she older.
I was about to say, you like somebody to be your mama.
So what about her being older means that she could choose where you live?
No, it's not that. She might have like more knowledge to like certain things that I don't know.
Okay. So
yeah.
Well, you sound like you got it all figured out, bro. Why ask us?
I'm just checking and see because it's new. So I don't want to like, put her in position to do certain shit that I really shouldn't do.
Bro, the fact that you are even considering it, she's already in position in your mind. Just because you didn't tell her verbally, yeah, go ahead and do that for me, you already put her there in your mind. She's already there, bro. And the reason why she asked you, see, you young niggas don't listen to shit, bro. The reason why she's even offering that because she wants to control where she lay her head at when she comes spend the night with you.
Hell no girl can come control what I got going on.
But bro, you don't think that she could strategically show you what apartment she want you to pick? Huh?
I already know what I want. I don't want an apartment. Or like a house.
Yo, D Money, why do you call, why exactly do you call us, bro? Why exactly do you call us?
It's a good idea.
Okay, it's not a good idea. It's not a good idea. Do you have any other questions?
He calls because he don't want to read the book. He
All
just
right,
wants to talk to the author that wrote the book.
Yeah. He's D Money. You a weirdo, bro. You're a fucking weirdo.
And you don't let somebody know about your finances. You don't let her know about your finances. You don't let her know about a lot about you off of just where you're gonna pick to live. You just for somebody that's only been kicking with you for 2 months.
D Money. The fact that she would even offer something like that means that you've been having too much pillow talk with this chick. You've been divulging way too much information about your life and everything to this chick. Period. You already moving funny, bro. You moving funny, bro. You moving like a nigga that's looking for a woman to help him. When you a fucking grown ass man then should be doing shit yourself.
Where are the older guys in your life?
That's why it's not about that.
But bro, it doesn't matter if she was 150 fucking years old. You only been rocking with her for 2 months. Why does she know anything about your moves?
All right.
Like, how does she know that you're moving to offer that type of help, bro? How does she know that? Tell me.
I was talking to her.
Okay, exactly. You talk too fucking much. You only been working with this chick for 2 fucking months. Why are you talking to her on that level? You should be meeting up with her, fucking, and that's it.
She knows your full name. She knows your last address, your current address. She's gonna know a lot of information about you.
That's what I'm saying.
I bet she got that nigga's social security number. I bet she got it.
You know.
This nigga, bro.
Well, all right.
Why do you need her to look up anything though?
Yo, why do you need any chick to look up anything for you, bro? Why?
It's not even about that though.
There's only one thing. There's only one thing you said in this whole thing that I like with, that I agree with.
You don't pop in your head like, yo, boom. Let me let.
There's only one thing. This whole conversation I agree with, right?
Uh-huh.
And I'm gonna tell you, the fact that you said that she's a little older, she might have a little knowledge, whatever. That's the only thing. Getting knowledge is getting knowledge, but you take the knowledge in and you say, I'm gonna make that decision. You don't ever say, "Oh, pick me a place." Oh, let's use this. And then on top of that, you ain't got no older uncles or nothing.
He got a mother, bro. He got a mother.
Yo,
you gonna ask help from the newest person in your life?
So the people that you know for so long ain't no help, but you think a bitch that you only know for 2 months is gonna be of more help just because she a little older? Make that make sense.
Nah, it's just that they don't really care about my interests like that. They don't really care about that shit. So I don't
wait a minute.
It's not about the age, man.
And she does, and she cares about your interests like that. Is that what you really think?
What type of grades you get in school, man? Were you did all your reports on Cliff Notes? It's like half. It's like you only hearing half the stuff we say, and applying it 1/4 of the time.
Yo, just now, I don't know if y'all heard what he said, but he said, like when stuff just pop up in your mind and you just be thinking about it, bro. Grown ass men don't pop up in a grown ass man's mind. A grown ass man has thoughts that are formulated based on his masculine identity, based on his purpose, based on the goals that he's trying to fucking accomplish. You don't just sit there and shit pop up in your fucking mind. You said that, bro. That's what you said. You said shit pop up in your mind. That's what you said.
No, I said someone have more knowledge than you. You don't think about like.
Oh my God! You want to listen to the playback? You lying motherfucker.
Caller. Let me ask you a question. Hold on. Let me ask you a question. Hold on. How old is this female? How old is she?
Yeah.
Like 29.
She what?
She what?
29.
Okay. Now, does she have her own spot?
Yeah.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, she's trying to grown you up real quick. She can't have no
Are
man
you
living
sure
with her
about
parents.
that?
Yeah, I'm
Are
sure.
you
I'm
okay? Caller, let me ask you a question. So you been to her crib, right? I know you spent the night, nigga. I know you already did that, but you been to her crib, right?
hell no. I never spend the night at no girl crib.
Okay,
Man,
but you been to her spot, right?
I really see my girlfriend.
Fam,
Yeah,
you been to her spot, right? You been there, right?
I've been there.
And you spent the night already, right?
did you kick your shoes off when you was at the
Spend the night
spot?
at a girl crib that's not my girl. Never.
Did you kick your shoes off when you was at her spot?
Always on alert. Yeah, you know.
Bro, you know what, caller? Look, caller.
He didn't even answer the question. Did he? What?
But he full of shit. This nigga lying. Let me just say this.
No, I'm not lying. To God, I'm
caller, hold on. Caller. I'm gonna say this, then I'm gonna pass it
I
back
ain't
to them.
bumped with my Timbos on in a long time, man. Come on, that's out of style now. Man.
Yeah, because you a hard-headed nigga. Here's the thing, caller. Here's the thing. And I really want you to think about this. For you to have a female that you just met 2 months ago, it's probably been a month. You probably lying about that shit too. So for her to have known her for such a short time, for her to even think that she can come to you with that, hey, let me help you look for a spot. Have you ever considered that maybe she got an eviction notice or something? And is she really searching for a place for her to live, and you just gonna be, a roommate of hers and shit? Have you ever thought about that?
Nah.
Of course.
Is that head getting top level right now? Was it just mediocre before, and now it's just extreme? Yeah.
Hold on a second. D Money, where does she live? She live in an apartment building or something?
Yeah, she lives in White Plains.
Okay, so what if she said to you, "Oh, I know the guy at the leasing office. I could get you a place in my complex." What would you say?
I don't want to live in an apartment building. I live in a house right now. So if when I move on, I want to get like a 1-bedroom in a house.
You didn't answer my question. You didn't answer my question.
No, it's a no. It's a no.
Okay.
It's a no.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So that's what I'm saying. Why give her that power? Why delegate that to her when you already know what you want?
I was thinking about it. I didn't give it to her.
Oh, you was thinking about it. Okay.
Hey, he in New York. Where the house is at in New York, man?
Yeah, he's in New York. He's in where you at? Washington Heights somewhere?
No, I'm in Westchester County.
Oh, Westchester. Okay.
They got a whole bunch of houses out there. Okay, so you staying with your parents though, so you ain't got a house.
He like an upstate. He like slightly upstate New York type nigga.
So you ain't got a house. You staying with your parents, right?
He's staying with his parents now. Yeah.
That explains his lack of street smart.
Hey, brother, you're gonna need to learn how to crawl before you learn how to walk now. I encourage anybody to buy a house, but there's a lot of maintenance that you have to do when you're on to buy that house.
Well, what you need to do is get the cheapest spot you can get so you can see how your money flow when you ain't got no safety net to help you pay for shit.
Oh, he talking about renting. Okay.
This nigga ain't listening to buy a goddamn thing. You know what I'm saying?
Well, what's the purpose of staying at home for so long? You're supposed to stack your dough and come out, buy a house, go from there.
New York is expensive, man.
I'm not gonna lie. We was just balling, man. Like niggas ain't really like.
Hey, listen. Listen. I ain't gonna sit here and tell you that I know about New York and their prices and things like that. But I know this. You get some folks that mom and dad help buy a house, rent them rooms out, get that house paid for, and start real estate.
Yeah.
Nah, they not in that position. That's why I'm trying to do my music shit, so I get my shit up.
Bro, you need
school?
to sit up before you move out. What are you doing? All right, man. Look, all right, D-Money.
I thought he was like a nurse or something, like studying to be a nurse or something.
No, that's the realist. That's the realist.
Oh, okay.
D-Money, did you get a college degree or did you graduate high school? What's your thing?
College. I'm a junior in college.
You're a junior in college. Oh, so you still in school?
Concentrate on that, man. Just concentrate on that.
So you ain't start school yet?
No, I'm a junior in college.
I mean, sorry. You ain't start your career yet.
No, not yet.
Okay, so why don't you just stay with your moms until you finish your degree and get a job?
Yeah.
My mom moving out of state. That's why.
Oh, right. She moving out of state, so you got to figure out how to get your own place.
Going to CC. I'm not trying to go.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not trying to go to.
Okay.
Okay.
So the reason why this woman is asking you that question is because you've been dragging your feet. You've been talking about it, but you've been inconsistent on your movements on making it happen.
Too much, no cap.
So she's offered to help you because she don't see that you got that drive on your own.
You know,
Got it, but like women they always gonna offer to help, even when you do got it. They always gonna offer.
Nah, bro. I have never had a woman look for me a place, nigga. It ain't never fucking happened.
No, not look for you a place. But listen. When you try to do something and you tell it to a woman, she always gonna want to offer. If she really fuck with you, she gonna offer to help.
Bro, it's 2 months. You may really fuck with. Bro, let me ask you a question. How many days a week do you see this woman? And don't you dare lie, nigga. Don't you lie.
What? I went 6 days a week. I can only say once.
I refuse to believe you only saw her 8 times, nigga. I refuse to believe that.
So after 8 times of seeing her,
I'm going to work right now. That's
after 8 times of seeing this woman, she know your whole life. She know your whole life story in 8 times.
She don't know my whole life. She don't know my whole life. She just know a little something.
No, she know more than a little something, nigga.
She about to know where you live. I'll tell you that.
She know a little something. I swear. I'm not the type of nigga.
Let me ask you a question.
Bitches on my business and shit.
Okay, nigga, whatever. Miles, we good on calls other than him?
Yeah, for now. Yeah, we good on calls.
You ain't got no calls, nigga. We would have been hung up on you. So D Money.
Yo, D Money.
Hey, Mount, stand up. Let me see the full shirt, man. Let me see that full shirt.
Real quick, D Money.
Is that it? Oh, I thought they said it was a gift at the bottom. Does it say that?
D Money. Let me ask you a question.
Boss Mac Streetwear. Shout out to Boss Mac.
Let me ask you a question.
I thought that was a shirt.
Are you having unprotected sex with this woman?
Too much pause.
No, fuck no. No, I'm fucking that with condom all the time.
Nah, that was a pause though. That was a heavy pause. Though,
you got all the right answers. Why call?
No. Nah. I swear. Nah.
Hold on. So hold on. See, it's not adding up. So you got a woman you've known for 2 months that's willing to help you find a place to live. You've never spent the night. You ain't smashing raw, and you only see her once a week. Bro, I don't believe you. Not at all.
I do. I just spend like a lot of time with her. Like
you give her that boyfriend package every time you come by, huh?
I go record my song and shit.
You give her the boyfriend package every time you come by. You spend hours with her, just hours after hours.
Just that
you eat breakfast with her and you tuck her in, huh?
Sometimes I would like go to a party and she would be there with her friends. Like,
so,
you know,
you hanging out with her friends? So you hanging out with her friends too?
Listen. I said get a party with her.
Wow, bro.
And I would beat it. I dare say I hang out with her.
Hold on. Hold on real quick.
Life, man.
Is this the woman when you called Lucario and Miles' show? Is this the woman where you was gonna bring her around your peoples on Labor Day?
Yeah.
Nah. No. It's a different girl. I get a lot of girls, man. Like, I don't know when I really got it.
Man, hey, I don't know if you noticed every question we had for you, you had an answer for. So I'm wondering why you even call. Every question you had an answer for it.
I don't know everything, so I gotta call in.
Okay, so what do you feel like? Do you feel like you should let her help?
Say that again?
What do you feel like? Do you feel like you should let her help?
I don't know. No. Because I would have been tell her.
You don't know.
That's all I called her ask.
Okay.
See, I don't know. This is why he gonna lose with this chick. This chick is gonna fuck with you, bro. Something's gonna happen with you and this chick.
So shouldn't you have a plan? When you met her, and the closer you let her in her, the closer you let her into your life, should you have a plan on where you want her to be and how close you want her to be to in your life?
Yeah, I have a plan for her too.
That's something that is focused on the bad boy membership there and identity manhood. So my thing is this. Maybe you don't know. Maybe you don't know because you don't have a clear set plan And if you don't have a clear set plan for you or for her, then maybe she shouldn't be that deeply involved.
No, the plan for her, I'm gonna keep vetting her. I'm gonna keep vetting her while I'm doing me, because I'm still doing my.
No, you have failed miserably at vetting this woman. You have failed miserably. You've given her too much insight into your life. Let me ask you a question. So when she asks you, could she help you find a place? Did y'all discuss the parameters? Well, the rent got to be between such and such and such and such. Did y'all discuss that?
They didn't talk about none of that.
Mm-hmm. And let me ask you a question.
Everything is on me. I think about what I'm gonna do for me. I ain't bothering none of that.
So how can she find you a place if she don't know the amount of money to spend on the place?
You didn't listen to what I said. I said,
go ahead.
Thinking about asking her to help me.
No, you said she offered to help you, bro. Which is it? Did she
you see how the story changed from the beginning?
Yeah, man.
That's why I don't fuck with these fucking lying ass.
Yeah, dog. Hey, D Money, have a good life, man. I hope it works out. Call us and update us.
Listen.
D Money, I promise you, if and when you do move out, she gonna have a key. The same day you sign that lease, she gonna have a key.
She gonna tell you the color of the accent wall.
Mm-hmm.
No girl can come with my shit, man.
Oh, please, nigga, please, bro. She kicking her feet
I
up
hope
and
not,
everything.
man. I hope you learn from the experience that's on the panel that that might not be the wisest choice at your age and what you got going on right now. Finish up school. Keep stacking your money as long as you can. Your mom moves somewhere. Maybe you got another relative that you say, hey, let me get the basement real quick for this final year of school. Finish that final year of school. If these girls can't fit your program or can't understand your story, then goodbye. Point blank. Because you got better things. You got a future that you're looking forward to. And right now, you got to take care of yourself. Get yourself set. So if you focus on that, then you wouldn't even have this issue right now. Right now, this will be a nothing question to you. Can I help you with a place? Nah, I got it. Don't worry about it. Because by the time I call you to ask you, can I help you, what you got, I've already done looked at 10 places, and I got one lined up that I'm trying to go visit.
What's killing me, fella, call it whatever. What's killing me is I know for a fact he told this chick, yo, my mama moving. Your mama moving, I'm in kind of a rush to get a place. So she even know what your mama doing. I bet you.
My mom's is moving and I'm scared.
And then she did call the mans and them was like, yo, okay, they moving at 3:00. So they first load they gonna take. We'll break into the house then.
Yo, my mama moving and I'm scared. I don't want to go to Connecticut. Could you help me?
What's in Connecticut? Ain't nothing in Connecticut.
Because I just started my music career, and New York is the best place, man. I don't want to go to Connecticut because I don't got
who you heard come out of Connecticut?
If I do have to go there, I just go adapt. That's all I know.
Ain't no artists in Connecticut, yo. I'm scared. You gotta help me. Please. I don't want to leave you neither. I don't want to leave you because it's only been 2 months and I'm starting to fall in love with you.
I mean, we vibing. We got something. I think we got something.
We vibing. I can see you as wifey. We vibing.
We got something.
But this some real shit.
You want to live with her. That's all you want to do.
For you younger dudes that's still living at home, call it D-Money. Listen, I'm going to give you some real advice. For you and the other young niggas, go ahead. Stop talking. For you younger niggas, if you're planning on moving out, you need to have at least 6 months rent saved up.
Woo!
6 months. So you need to have enough money for the security deposit and the first month's rent ready to hand it to the landlord. And you need to have at least 5 to 6 months worth of rent and utilities saved up. We're about to hit the winter time, nigga. I'm sure in the state of New York that utility bill gonna be a bitch when winter time comes. Right?
Stack your bread, little nigga.
If you ain't got that money saved up, nigga, you better take your ass to CT with your mama.
You need to buy some furniture because some places come furnished, some don't.
See, now, D-Money, tell the truth. Did you even think about all of that shit?
Nah, bruh.
Yeah, man. I thought about all that.
I told that before.
In fact, I'm gonna send you my spreadsheet.
Okay.
I'm gonna send you my spreadsheet of it.
So D Money, and I like what Oaktown Founder said. If you ain't got about 10, 12 racks in your bank account, go to CT with your mama and get your money up.
I don't want to go to Connecticut though. My name D Money. I gotta stay in the city. I gotta be close to the city.
Hey, D Money. Let me ask you a question, man. What about your uncles? What about your aunties? You got anybody that can?
I told you they don't care about my interests. Fuck them. Told you that.
Yeah.
Oh, D Money is like fuck them.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah, bro, they don't care about it. They don't care about it, nigga. So I don't ask them shit.
You couldn't foster relationships with your own family?
No.
Man, yo. Jamaican family is weird, bro. I start to realize that shit when I get older. I already see.
Okay. I'm not Jamaican, so I don't know how Jamaicans family be. You be surprised what I am.
Weird, bro.
Caller, just go to CT with your moms, stack your bread, give yourself about another 6 months to a year. CT ain't that far from New York, right? Miles, CT is a decent enough.
Yeah, Connecticut is considered the tri-state area.
That's your second what?
Yeah, that's my second.
It's Jersey, Connecticut, and Jersey, Connecticut, and New York. That's the tri-state area. So he should be all right. He should be fine. He just don't want to deal with the change.
Yeah, bro, go there.
We talking about this because you afraid to change?
You don't even really live in New York, nigga. You in Westchester, bro. You in Westchester, my nigga. You ain't even in it like that.
I be all over though. I be in Queens, Brooklyn, all over, man.
All over, my nigga. Yeah.
Somebody call in.
All over.
Yeah, please somebody call in. Anybody call in. D Money, good luck to you.
Do your thing, man.
All right, D Money. Hey, thanks for calling in, bro. All right, man. Take it easy, brother. Oh man. Shout out to the young niggas, bro.
So
hey, they be having some gusto, but the thing is they be misfiring in the wrong direction.
Mm-hmm.
And with no backup.
You know everything.
Yeah, he don't listen. This nigga call in between this show and the joint that
I'll tell you right now, when I'm in survival mode, I let anybody help me. What you got?
Facts.
Come on.
701, you're on live with the real 701, you're on live with the Manhood is the Skill Set Show, name, age, city, and what's up?
701, you're on live with the
Yo, turn off the show in the background, homie, right now.
Yeah,
turn it off. Turn it off.
Yeah, you on the show, so you can turn that off.
All right. How much for your crib, bro? Yo, is that your crib? I was gonna ask how much for your crib. That's a nice crib.
Oh shit! Is these niggas trolling?
Yeah, it gotta be.
All right. So do you have a question today, sir? Name, age, and city though.
Nah,
you ain't give me name, age, or city.
I like your crib, bro. Is that real?
Name, age, and city. Going once, going twice. All right, he's out of there. Guys, call in 919-647-9392, 919-647-9392 for the Manhood is a
Skill Set. I just want to know how many people he's smoking around and if they really getting a chuckle and a laugh out of it. You really did that.
Real quick, call-in line is open, 919-647-9392. If you have a question, put a Q in the chat, followed by your question. We'll get at you. Don't wait till the last minute. Please don't wait till the last minute.
Facts.
So what are we talking about today, gentlemen and ladies? How men create false self-perceptions of themselves that women loathe. And let me just say this as well. And I hate to talk about this because people are going to think we hating, or they're going to think I'm hating because I'm the one that's going to mention it. Even this high value man nonsense, right? That right there had a whole lot of dudes that women weren't really gravitating to, and KS, shout out to him, God bless the dead, he had those dudes feeling like they was worthy of something. Now, there's nothing wrong with feeling like you're worthy of something, but is it a self-perception, or is it because you really got it going on like that? A lot of guys, you're not really in position to have the mindset that you have. Okay, allow me to elaborate, right? Even with the whole high-value man nonsense. Oh, you got to make X amount of dollars for 5 years, and you got to have this level of education. And you got guys on the internet saying that another high-value man got to stamp you. that other men in that club or clique or cult that they got to stamp you as that. And my thing is, what guys don't understand that being a man has nothing to do with monetary gains, your financial success, your education. Being a man has nothing to do with that, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because there are women who got MBAs and PhDs, doctorates, and all that. There are women who make $100,000, $200,000, $300,000 a year. So if you're using how much money you make and your level of education to call yourself a high value man, that don't even make no motherfucking sense, because women can accomplish that too. So being a man has nothing to do with those things. You're just a responsible individual who made the right choices and sacrifices to put yourself in position to have a nice life. That's what you are, right? So even when we talk about a man, hey, what kind of values do you have? Standards, principles, honor, integrity, dignity. Do you have those things, right? Because a lot of guys, just because you got money, don't mean that those attributes exist in your life. I just want to point that shit out. Y'all got it.
And like anything, if you do anything for the wrong motive, at the end you'll pay for it. And that's what anything done in life, right? So if the whole motive is you spent a whole bunch of time just to look a certain way in front of a woman, then you missed the whole point of working on yourself and building yourself up. Because now when you don't get that attention, or when you don't get that thing, you start to hate and wonder why other people are, right? Like, so, I never forget at the gym, I've always been a pretty strong person, pretty chuff buff person, right? And I was at the gym with, my girlfriend at the time, and this dude tried to sneak up, six packed out, at the time, dark skin and everything, tall, and he went up to her on a sneaky tip when I was playing hoop, and was like, "Hey, how did he get a girl like you?"
Oh my God.
Right? And that's because that guy has been in there working out in the gym, six packed up, the type of dude that walk looking at people but can't even walk straight because he's trying to always find somebody looking at him. He's done all that, and he's not getting the response that he thought it would bring because the motive was off. Just think if he worked out because he wanted to work out for his health, to make himself look good for himself, he wouldn't even bother with all this other stuff. He wouldn't be as corny as he is with all this stuff. He wouldn't be looked at like some of the ladies when they these buff dudes. And I'm not saying anything wrong with being buff, anything wrong with working out. It's all about the motive, though. You should be doing it for yourself. You should be getting your finances together for yourself. Reading books, not just so you can talk to somebody. Oh, I read this book and da 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 da. Because at the end of the day, once you got that thing and they realize it wasn't no substance behind it, it's not going to keep it. It's not worth it. The substance should be behind you because that's where you put it for you.
Facts. Oh. So guys, call in 919-647-9392, 919-647-9392. All right.
I just caught up too, by the way, with that Cheesecake Factory video. The one we mentioned last week. I just caught up with that this week.
Yeah, that shit is rough, bro. I can't. It gotta be staged to some extent, man. Cause that girl, she does content. She does content. I don't believe that shit was all the way real life, bro. Because if that shit is real life, the dude in it, the Indian kid, he's bad. He's down bad, bro. Like, because they even did an interview and he's still apologizing and calling her a beautiful woman and all this type, giving her compliments and shit during the interview. I was just like, man,
he's apologizing for his actions.
Yo, you should. I'm gonna send you. I'm gonna see if I can send you a link, bro. Because they did an interview.
Don't ruin it for me because I thought he handled himself pretty good, man.
No, he didn't. No, he did, but he didn't because he waited at her crib for an hour though.
Well, I mean, he definitely made some mistakes, and that's the one thing. When I coach football, I used to always tell people like, look, we're human beings. We're going to make some mistakes, but don't compound the mistake with another stupid mistake, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you hopped in the car. Your man's in them say, I got to run to the liquor store and grab his gun. Well, your mistake was hopping into the car with a dude get down like that.
Mm-hmm.
So don't compound the mistake by staying in there. Get out the car.
Bro,
right?
let me Oh, go ahead. You got it. Go ahead.
Yeah, so my thing is like, yeah, he stayed for an hour, and but the thing I like when he was like, "Yo, we definitely can talk about it. Let me hop in his car." He kept his cool, let her speak. Then he said his little thing, and the one line that I just love was like, "Look, I ain't got a lot of things, but the things I got, you already crossed.
He broke all of them.
Let me drop you off at home."
I mean, good for him. Good for him for coming to his fucking senses. At some point.
Oh, you talking about the Cheesecake Factory dude?
Yeah.
Well, that's because I just caught up, man. I just seen it actually 2 days ago.
Well, let me say this because PLYA said it was staged. Let me tell y'all something about stage shit. Okay, even if it was staged, it's literally art imitating life. Shit like that and worse happens in real life. So a lot of times when we speak on it, whether it was staged or not, there's still a lesson in it, right? And let me say this. See, now let's say for the sake of argument, I'll say player. Let's say for the sake of argument, it was staged, right? I responded to the video clip, right, on Facebook, and I basically got on a dude for being dumb enough to allow that woman to be an hour late and then still offering her dinner. There was a guy that had an issue with how I was thinking. Well, man, the only person that got a fucked up thought process is you. There ain't nothing wrong with him waiting. Sometimes people go through shit and they talked it out and everything worked out. And I'm like, see, you see? So even though you say it's staged, there's a lot of dudes out here that got weak ass fucked up mindsets. Like they'll say shit like, man, that woman just met you, man. Yeah, she's 30, 45 minutes, an hour late, but you got to give her some room, man, because she just met you. This is how desperate guys are for female companionship, affection, and sex, is they would allow women to do whatever under the guise of, well, I just met her, though. I don't give a fuck if I met you 2 hours ago. You can't disrespect my time and I still fuck with you. And see, now, me personally, an hour, no, I wouldn't have waited that long. I wouldn't have waited. Number one, I wouldn't have been picking her up. I would have took her out to eat. I wouldn't have did none of that shit. But let's say for the sake of argument, she is 5 minutes late. Like if I'm outside waiting, nigga, I would have drove off in 5 minutes. It wouldn't have been no 10, 15. I would have, in 5 minutes, it's a stretch because I'm very fucking impatient. But waiting that long in a car for the chick? Hell no. Y'all got it though.
That's not happening, man.
No, I didn't know it was staged because I was seeing it off of the reaction videos, right? So, but if it's staged, somebody that went through it. Somebody that went through that.
Yeah, exactly. But I you know what? I think it was staged, and I think it was a mixture. Because the chick, she does do TikTok, like she does content. You understand? And at a certain point, she turns on the phone. So whether you like, either way, it's staged, but it was like, if it wasn't like completely staged, it was still done on purpose. You understand? And vice versa.
Oh, like, she set him up for her content.
Exactly.
And he had the real reaction, but she was just messing around because she had to be, because he said, somebody to look like me. I was about to be like, that's the first I say, hold on.
Like, you all right, but
what does she think she look like?
Well, even the girl who ate the 4 dozen oysters. I don't know if you ever saw the guy. It was just her slurping them shits down.
That shit to me was definitely staged. And the reason why I say that is because she put the name of the fucking restaurant at the beginning of the video.
See? Mm-hmm.
And she never actually showed you the guy.
Yep.
Like you didn't even see his hands on the other side of the table or nothing.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying?
Like, girl, why you eating all that shit for? None of that, right?
Like when she was walking into the restaurant, you didn't see a sign of another person at all. Nobody walking next to her. You ain't see his shoes. You ain't see his hands swinging. You didn't see shit. That whole thing to me was just a promo for the goddamn.
It had to be, because ain't nobody eating no 48 oysters. Man. I like oysters, but I ain't eating 48 of them.
I'll definitely eat like 24 though. I'll eat like 2 dozen. I'll do that.
Man, bubble guts all night long. You ain't 24 no oysters, man.
We got
no room for shrimp or crab or nothing. You just slopping oysters.
Well, yeah.
All right, that's a new one.
We got 832. You're on live, but the man is a skill set show. Name, age, city. What's up?
Hey, what's up, man? This is Bo from Houston.
All right, what's going on? How old are you?
I'm 34.
Okay, that's what's up. Go ahead, man. What's on your mind?
Yeah, man. I had a question. It was kind of related to the topic from last week, but I tried to set this date up with this chick for tomorrow, but she wasn't really feeling it or whatnot.
Uh-huh.
So I just went ahead and denied it. I just went ahead and I guess you could kind of say I did. I just told her I was gonna get back with her, but I never got back with her.
Okay.
I guess the question I'm asking is a Monday night question. You know, how should I have responded to that as far as she wasn't really feeling the date?
Okay. So two things that I need to ask you that are important before I give my opinion on it. So first and foremost, when you offered the date, can you speak to how you offered it and the circumstances surrounding your offer of the date? And then her response, her direct response verbatim. Go ahead.
Wait, say that second part again, Kazan.
Okay. So yeah, tell us exactly what you said to her when you offered it, but then tell us what her response was that made you second guess fucking with her.
Okay, so I offered to take her to the gun range, and then afterwards we was gonna get some drinks. So she was just like, she said, that's not an appropriate first date. And I was like, what you mean that's not an appropriate first date? She's like, don't you think that's a little too, I don't know. I guess she was kind of scared or whatnot. And I was trying to basically trying to say, hey, you ain't got nothing to worry about. I'm not taking you to the woods to go shooting. I'm taking you to a gun range where there's professionals that go out, there's clerks that go and teach people how to shoot or whatnot. I said, it's going to be fun. I was trying to calm her down, but she still wasn't feeling it. So at that point in my head, I really didn't want to take her on a date no more. Cause at that point I had everything already planned out or whatnot. And I just decided to say, man, you know what? In my head, I was just like, fuck it.
I got my opinion on this.
Caller, listen real quick. Yeah, go ahead and not deal with it. And let me explain something to you. Okay, and I want guys to listen.
Right.
Now, if you and her were having a conversation and she just arbitrarily said that she was into shit like that, and you were like, oh, really? I am too. In fact, I was going to go this weekend. Why don't you join me? That would have been different. Now, here's the problem offering to take a woman out on a gun date. I said gun date, a gun range on the first date. You don't know her history with guns. Okay, meaning you don't know if she don't like guns, if she's been around gun violence. You don't know that. So when she said it was inappropriate for her, it probably is, simply because you don't know, what she may have witnessed or been through with that. So, but here's the thing though. Right. Now, once you offered it, what you could have did, you know what I'm saying? Once you saw her reaction, you could have thought to yourself, all right, maybe she had some type of shit happen, with her with guns. So, hey, you know what, shorty, we ain't even gotta do the guns. We can do the drinks and leave it at that. Take the gun shit off the table, and because you said the gun range and then drinks, you could have ixnayed the gun range and just did the drinks. But you, based on what you were saying, you were trying to convince her to still do the gun range, which was the wrong move. Y'all got it.
I just think I'm again, first dates need to be simple as fuck, guys. First dates need to be simple as fuck. First of all, let's just say she never been to a gun range. She's gonna have to take the safety test and all that shit first before y'all even get into the range.
Nah, they don't do no safety test. I mean, go to
wait. The range that you go to don't do no safety test. So you literally could just walk a brand new person into your range, the range that you go to. You could literally just walk a person right in and put a gun in their fucking hand, and you don't know this bitch from nowhere. That makes it even worse, homie.
Bruh, yeah, you kind of being a little dramatic with that, dog. Like, people that go to the gun range, it's Texas, man.
Okay, all right, my bad, bro. You good? All right, you right. My bad, bro.
Yeah. Okay, this is what I'm gonna say, Jay.
I mean, the reason why I wanted to take her to the gun range is because I wanted to bring her into my world, and I was big on guns, and I was just trying to teach her how to shoot or whatnot. And I just thought, hey, afterwards there was a bar right by the gun range. We just go over there and we go get afterwards, and we get to talk and get to know each other and all that. That was the main reason.
Can you hear me?
You say
Can you
what
hear
now?
me, caller? Can you hear me, caller?
Yeah.
Okay. You ain't gotta explain, man. I am a gun advocate. You don't want to pop my
Yeah.
safe. All right.
Right.
Now, I like guns on whichever date it is.
Right.
I'm sitting here listening to K Zag, but he right. You don't know if she has some issues. Maybe somebody then popped in her house and gunned everybody down, and she just got over it. You don't know that. But however, I like the way that, hey, this is my world. I shoot guns. Do you want to go? I'm feeling Miles' little point. You don't know if you got a cycle there too, because you just, it's the first date. So, gun safety is a big thing, right? Like you got guns, gun safety is a big thing. The mental capacity of somebody having a gun, it's a big issue. So my thing is, cool. You taking it to the gun. She done showed you like, hey, the thing that gets me is she didn't say, I don't really like guns. That's kind of inappropriate. How about we do this? See, my thing is, you might not like what I present to you. Be honest, be open, say something, and then give a suggestion. The lack of suggestion says you ain't really into me. So
Yeah, that too.
move on. So my thing is, yeah, that's your world. You know what I'm saying? What was you about to go shoot, man? I'm a Glock guy. I like Glocks.
Yeah. So my concealed carry is a 43X. I'm a Glock guy too.
Okay, I know the 43X.
Yeah, I got a couple of
small compact.
And that's that. But I got a Hellcat, but I don't really like to carry it too much because it's kind of small. Honestly, with you. So
yeah. No, I used to carry around. I'm gonna tell you, man, you'd be shocked. I used to carry a P220, that big old 45 SIG. That's that was my concealment. So but I just let you know, man, like, yeah, if that's your world, that's what you like to do, cool. If she's not into it, in the long run, you're not gonna convince somebody that already said that it sounds like an inappropriate date. Like I offered you to spend time with me.
like
So, but you still got to take it. You still got to take something but you still got to take in what Zag said, right? Because that is something something different. Because I'm really excited about guns. I'm like, yo, let's go.
Yeah,
but
sure, I am too.
but Zag said something that's kind of true. You don't know the history she has with guns. You don't know if somebody in her family committed suicide. You don't know if somebody did anything with a gun. So next time you might want to get a little more history, to open that up. But at the same time, if it's what you like, yo, go with it. To me, the only thing is the lack of suggestion and the way you say you don't like it lets me know you ain't really into me.
Yeah, let me say this. I want you to understand something. I am by no means saying that you did anything wrong. Okay, what I'm saying is because you offered two things. You offered the gun range and you offered the drinks. All I'm saying is, and you're right about inviting a woman into your world, because we tell you guys that all the time. So I ain't got no issue with that. My only thing is, because the drinks was also offered, you could have just pulled the gun range and be like, shorty, we ain't never got to do that shit. Maybe next time. Hey, but still, there's this bar right next to the gun range that I want to take you to.
Yep.
Let's go ahead and do that. And and salute to Jay Roman, because she could have said that too. I really don't want to do the gun range, but I would love to do the drinks. If we can just do that, I'm cool with that. So there's a good chance that she might not be into you at all. You know what I'm saying? That could also be true.
And you could have showed her that it's your world by saying this. Oh, okay. We was gonna meet at 3. How about we just meet at 4 at the bar? I'm gonna be across the street, to the gun range, and then I'll meet you later on. So that's letting her know, like, hey, I was trying to show you something I'm interested in, but we still could do the drinks, something like that. But my thing is, if you don't come back with a suggestion for anything, to try to make this thing work, then I'm sorry. I ain't got, I ain't got time for it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You better say something. You better say something.
But if I were you, so what was her? If you have a text, do you mind reading us exactly her last response? Exactly what she said to you?
Oh no, we was talking verbally.
Okay, cool. I'm about to say, man.
I was talking.
Thank you.
I was talking to her verbally.
So let me ask you a question. Did the conversation get heated at all, or was it just a calm, respectful conversation?
Oh no, it was calm and respectful. I was just so when we got to talking for it because I had met her shit, man, maybe about a week prior, and then I was finally able to talk to her over the phone. I was talking to him on my way home from work, and I was telling her, I said, "Hey, I tell you what, I got some free time next Sunday. We can go to the range, and then from there, I was gonna go to there's a bar that's across the street that I was gonna take you to." And then she's like, "Gun range." She said, "Don't you think that's a little inappropriate?" I said, "No, I don't think that's inappropriate, man." I was like, it's gonna be fun. You know what I mean? It's gonna be something new for you. I don't know if you ever gone to the gun range before. I said, "I'll teach you how to shoot or whatnot." And then afterwards, we go get a drink and we get, we can chill or whatnot. And then she was just like, "Well," she's like, "Nah, I ain't really trying to feel the gun range like that. I'm not feeling that." I was like, "Well, hey,
See,
that's what really I want to do."
Now I'm starting to look at it how Jay Roman look at it. She probably wasn't really feeling you because you offered the drinks and she conveniently just skipped past that. Like that wasn't also something that was being offered. She kept sticking to the gun range as if she was cool with the drinks, but she wanted you to find something else to replace the gun range with, which could have been something to eat. So I agree. Now I'm starting to look at it like Jay Roman.
And I would have put it back on her when she was like, "A gun range, is that inappropriate?" I'd be like, "What? You a member of the Serial Killer Anonymous or something? Like you can't trust yourself with a gun? Like, that ain't got nothing to do with me. That's how you feel." So, but nah, man, I think you did cool, man. I don't know about everybody else, but
I mean,
but Zag, you're right though. There's some Zag and Miles, it's cool the different perspectives, right? So
pussy ain't worth my fucking safety. I don't care what y'all talking about.
Yeah, Zag and Miles is something to think about.
I don't care what none of y'all talking about. Pussy ain't worth my safety. I don't care how much I'm into guns. She don't need to know that much about me until further on. You understand what I'm saying? That's me. I feel like let's meet up, let's get a drink, let's take a walk in the park, let's do something simple so you could get to know me for me. It don't got nothing to do with the gun in my hand. It don't got nothing to do with the loud sound and the way the metal feel and all of that shit. It don't got nothing to do with none of that, but just me. Now, as we get to know each other and I know, bitch, you ain't crazy, then we could go to the range, second, third, maybe fourth date. But y'all niggas do what y'all want to do, all right?
He was trying to get his gun. He was trying to get his gun range time in. He was trying to kill two birds with one stone.
Let me tell y'all niggas something.
Yeah, man. I'm just trying to. Yeah, man. Like I said, I like to go at least 2 or 3 times a month, and that was just to go.
Yeah.
But I feel. I get it. I get it.
Real quick. I just want to make this clear for everybody listening. I don't think you did anything wrong per se. I think you should have thought about it a little bit more. Now, me personally, I'm with Miles. Ain't no way I'm taking a chick to a gun range on the first date. And I don't want her around a butcher knife. I ain't putting her around nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know. I don't know if she's getting her medication. I don't know what's going on with Shorty.
I got to be honest with y'all. I done had several gun range first dates. Several of them.
Yeah,
I can't sit here. Hey, but I'm telling you right now, Miles. I'm telling you right now.
It's everywhere, dog.
I'm telling you right now, Miles. Though you made me think about something too. You made me think about something because I'm a safety guy. That's why I tell them to call me when they get home. You know what I'm saying? Because I want their phone to ping somewhere else where I'm not. Them calling my number.
Exactly.
Right. I want everybody. Hey. I was. She was over here, but she left and called me. Right. And I get mad when they don't call me. Hey, call me.
Right. Text me something.
It's for your safety and mine. So yeah, you're right, man. That's safety. Yeah. You don't know who you got in that booth.
Hey, Roman, I'm glad you said that because I know Miles talked about it and I've done videos talking about it as well. Gentlemen, when you guys have a woman at your crib or she meets you at a hotel and she leaves, tell her, hit me up when you make it home safe.
Mm-hmm.
You need to do that because if something happened to her and you were the last known person with her, bro, people gonna want to come talk to you. You know what I'm saying? So
I tell her when them toes hit the sheets, give me a call.
Sometimes I say, hit me up when you reach your destination. Because sometimes I don't like to assume that she's going straight home.
Yeah, okay.
So because you know some of these chicks they be making stops on the way home for different reasons. You know what I'm saying? And I'll leave it at that. But what I'm saying is, let me like whenever you get to your destination, when you safe at your next destination, you hit me up, all right? Because they look, hey, yeah, I'm gonna just meet up with my homegirl on the way home because it's her birthday. She at the club, whatever, bitch. When you're safe, just hit me up. I don't need no explanation. I don't need to know where you going.
When you say what's up to the next person, go ahead and call me.
Right, exactly. I just need for you. It's really like you said, J. Roma. I just need for that phone to ping in a different location to show that your ass was safe after you left me.
Your phone called my phone for a certain amount of time. There was a conversation, and you hung up.
Or at least a text saying, "Hey, I had a good time." So she said she had a good time. There was no malicious intent over here. You feel?
There you go.
Yo, I'm about my safety, bro. Call it dramatic, call it whatever you want. I'm about my safety. There's so many fucking situations, nigga. Look at Jonathan Majors, my nigga. Look at Jonathan fucking Majors the other day.
I mean,
come on, man.
I get it. I get it, big dog. But I
know. You live in Texas and everybody got a gun. Beautiful.
But it's at a gun range though, bro. They got so many clerks and all that stuff. They got guns over there.
Hey, come on, man. You know the rules. You know the law of reaction, right? So, well, my thing is everybody could have a gun in that spot. But you know how many seconds and milliseconds it takes to pull fire before anybody can react. So, like, I feel you, and I'm, like I said, I done took people there on the first day. I understand what you're saying. Just, like you got to consider it. Like you got to consider it. Everybody always says something can never happen or it won't happen until it does happen. And that's why they make rules for it, right? So you got some stupid rule at your job. Everybody got some stupid rule at their job. Like, man, why we got to do this? Because some idiot messed up and did it. And now that's why you got to do it.
That's why he got the fucking rule.
Right? So that's why there's a rule. So I'm saying is like, look, bro, I don't feel like you did anything wrong. The first date, stuff like that. There are some things you could have did different, like Zach mentioned, or like Miles, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, stuff we got to consider, man. Like I learn from everybody. I put it in my database and I come up with my own conclusion, right? You could teach me, but you can't raise me. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not going to listen to you just for nothing. So my thing is, it's like, okay, that's a different perspective. So, you might take a girl there and maybe she ain't crazy, but maybe she just ain't smart. Right? Because that happens in the range, right? You done told her 20 times, point downfield.
Point down range, nigga.
You know what I'm saying? And she's still turning. You know what I'm saying?
He just said, ain't no safety test? Nigga. Now, in the state that I live in, everybody's carrying. But when you go to the range for the first time, you got to take the safety test. And one of the major big fucking rules is you have to always keep the joint pointed down range. Now, what if this bitch is one of these airhead dumb bitches? She got the gun in her hand and she, look, social media. Hey, y'all. Oh, shit.
Poop.
Bro,
I'm so sorry. I didn't know. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, because people squeeze so fast. People don't understand. They squeeze so fast.
There's a video on Facebook of a teenage girl doing just what Miles said with the gun, and it went off, and you can see her hair lift up. Out there in her head. She had a little sister in the room. The sister was like 8 or 9. She like maybe 14, 15. She's a young chick.
Don't tell me the sister was hit. Oh, okay.
Bro, I'm with the NRA, bro. I'm with the NRA.
Yeah,
I'm guns, bro. But safety first. I don't give a fuck. I gotta know that a bitch is not malicious and smart, at least, to follow fucking instructions. You hear me?
Yeah.
I'm not inviting no bitch. I need to talk to you to make sure you could at least listen to a nigga. You feel me? Like, come on, man. Yo, y'all niggas is
look. When I say point that. Don't ask me why. Point it that way.
Point it that way.
Now let me explain it to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, your nails.
Fuck all that. Go ahead.
But I guess in the back of my mind, I was thinking like, hey, I'm bringing her to my world,
right?
And if she can listen and she can follow
Follow
direction,
teacher.
hey, that might be a good sign. Like maybe in the future, Don, if we even go that far, what I mean, it might not even get past the first day. But
I
I
mean, how
just
long were her nails, man? How long
following
were her nails?
and leading and all that. That's what I was thinking. But
Here's the thing to consider.
I do feel because there is airhead brides out here.
Yeah.
Caller, here's the thing to consider. Here's the thing to consider. If you decide you still want to offer that at some point in the future, you can do that. I mean, I personally wouldn't. But one thing you can do, if you do mention it and the chick is down, one thing you can do is like, hey, before we go out there, I need to ask you a couple questions. Okay, and ask her about whether or not, you know what I'm saying, she owns the gun, she has a license, a permit, whatever the fuck it is. Ask her them questions.
Hey, bro, and don't come on, man. You talking to Jay Roman? I told you I'd have been there before. You just wanted to stand behind her, put one hand on the other hand, show her how to load it. Feel it all like I know the deal, man. Like every time I came back from the gun range, it was a good time. So
Nigga, you could do that. You could do that at the billiard hall, nice and safely.
Yeah.
In the billiard hall, she got to bend over even more. So
they done been to the billiard hall so many times, man. Man, we went to the billiard hall one day, and this girl smoked me on the pool. I knew she done been here a lot of times on some dates. When they walk in and the bartender call you by name, you already know she done been there.
I would have looked at her and be like, okay, all right, popular motherfucker.
This your joint, can you take these quarters, go to the jukebox, turn to page 3. Those are all my favorite songs.
Yeah.
You already know. Okay, this your spot.
I feel you.
Yeah, man. But be safe out there. The fact that you know what you want and you have an idea of where you want to invite these women to is definitely a good thing. Just watch your safety, bro. That's all I'm saying. Just watch your safety. If you do want to have a first date at a gun range, just like make sure you're paying full attention to everything that's going on. Make sure you pay attention to the vibe of the female between you and yourself. Make sure you pay attention to the fact that she's not an airhead and she ain't gonna do nothing stupid. And have a good time, man. I'm just saying, just be safe. You feel me?
Yeah, and go to one that has a safety test.
Yes, sir.
Hey, when you take a new one, go to the one that has a safety test.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I say if you're bringing somebody new up there, make sure you go to a gun range to have a safety test for them, not for you, for them.
Yeah, I feel you. I mean, I could go over the basic 5 rules or whatnot, but I mean, there ain't really too many in Texas that I know that do a safety test.
Wow, that's crazy.
At least the ones I go to, I don't know. I mean.
So what's it like? You just literally just walk up in there, ask, request a lane, pay the money, and just
bring your HK out there and just.
The only thing they do, they might do a background check, make sure you ain't no nut.
Okay.
But I mean, outside of that, like an actual like written test or anything like that, nah.
Okay.
You ain't gotta do that.
Hey, she might not want that background ran. She be like, shoot.
Actually,
the last dude took me to a gun range. They ran my background.
That might be a great idea to see how she react to it. A background check? I don't know. I want to leave. You want to leave? You don't want to background check?
I'm not comfortable with it.
I don't give my license to nobody. You just gave it to the dude at the bar. What are you talking about?
Shit, that's probably why she said gun range is inappropriate. She didn't want to get her shit checked. That's what it was. Inappropriate.
Yeah, you never know. You never know.
That bitch on some Thelma and Louise shit. She out there robbing banks and shit.
She might have got a couple of unlawful carry-ins under her name and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, but yeah, man, we appreciate you, man. Good call, bro.
Yeah, no doubt. Appreciate you, fam.
Hey, I'm gonna hit y'all cash apps.
All right, yeah, appreciate you.
All right, for sure, man.
All right, brother. Appreciate that.
All right. There you go. All right, peace, bro. Yeah, man. Yeah, guys, call in 919-647-9392. 919-647-9392. We got about a half hour left, so make sure you guys call in. Don't wait till the end, cause niggas got shit to do. And today I literally got shit to do. I gotta drive a whole hour across my fucking state, so I ain't playing. I gotta leave when it's time, bro.
I heard that. So there is one question. Let me go ahead and bring it up.
Yeah, bring up a question.
So, Gliz31, I gotta leave off the other shit. How can I be more stoic? I am sometimes triggered by loved ones or feel the need to explain myself to them. Well, because you're a people pleaser. You're worried about what people think about you. See, here's the thing. A lot of you guys, It's not going to be a simple answer because what you're asking requires a mind set shift. You have to literally switch the way that you think. And that's, for a lot of guys, it's not easy because you spent the better part of your life or all your life really thinking a particular way about not only yourself, but about your loved ones and how they look at you.
Right.
Yeah, I'm going to say something to y'all, and y'all really need to understand. It's okay to respect people's opinions. Like you got people that you love, you care about, you respect their opinions because they've been through it already. But just because you respect their opinions don't mean you got to listen to it. You know what I'm saying? Especially if it goes against how you live in your life. Like if someone's trying to get you to do something it's not conducive to your bottom line. You ain't got to listen to them, but you said you feel you're not. Look, I don't explain shit to nobody. The only thing I do is provide clarity to the confused. If you're thoroughly confused about something, I'll give you some clarity. But see, here's the thing. Let me say this, and I'm gonna pass it to y'all. Here's the thing about people wanting you to explain yourself and you feeling like you need to explain yourself. The reason why you feel that way, because you feel like, or they feel like there's something wrong with your thought process. Right. And what you're doing is you're trying to explain yourself so they can co-sign your own thought process, so they can be comfortable or cool with what it is you're trying to do or how you think. Man, fuck all that. I'm saying, fuck that. Do you? You know what I'm saying? Now, as long as you're not out there breaking any laws, being malicious or just on some wild shit, do you? Yeah, I got it.
Nah, real shit. That people pleasing shit is it's like a fucking disease, and it really does take a mindset shift because a lot of times, especially when it comes to family, it's kind of like a soft spot or a weak spot. And I always try to remind people, man, they're just regular people with your DNA. So, if you are close to your family, then that's great. And that's a blessing, but it's not something that's guaranteed in life. And it's not something that everybody has. You understand? Every and any relationship needs energy, time, and effort to be meaningful, and that goes with family as well. And if it comes a point where you start to develop into who you are as a man with your specific masculine identity, and people can't understand that, including family, then in order to maintain your purpose and in order to maintain what you've been put here to do, you may have to sacrifice family. You may have to sacrifice relationships with family. And it is what it is. And you're going to look. And the reason why I'm talking about this is because I have two videos on the masculine identity membership. Go to masculineidentitymembership.com if you want to check it out. But I have two videos. One video is called Friends Fall Off. And another video is called How Not to Give a Fuck What Other People Think. Like literally those two videos could answer the questions that you're asking right here, Gliss. You feel me? So, the bottom line is to remember that the most important thing is your purpose. You've been put here for a reason. You've been given life for a reason. And to forsake that reason is the ultimate sin. And you can't even let family and friends stop you from fulfilling your true purpose.
I would say, don't tell all your business. You can ask questions about things to get some advice, but don't always tell your business. Don't always tell the plan on what you're about to do. Maybe sometimes bring it complete of what you did, because everybody always got something to say about something you're about to do, but it's a lot different when things are complete. And if you need to get advice for something, then present it like that. Like, hey, let me ask you a question about this one thing, not the whole entirety of, your life and what's going on. I'm a big family guy. I got a big family. Sometimes we're close, sometimes we're not close. Always available to you. That's a benefit of things when it comes to family. Right. For some people, for some family, I know my family, when we don't act close, I can call them and they'll be there for me. So my thing is that, family dynamics is sometimes hard to navigate, but I do like the way Zach put it when he talks about the mental shift, where it's something you got to work on, and maybe just don't tell all your business all the time.
Yeah.
Let me say this. Guys, y'all need to understand the difference between somebody having your best interest in mind and they're really looking out for you, or they're just being judgmental of what you're doing. You have to be able to discern that. So he says, exactly, Miles, it's from my mom. She's older and worries. I mean, it's your mom, of course she's older. Worries a lot, so she tends to overstep with her questioning, especially when she drinks. Oh, okay.
Oh, you see what I'm saying? Regular ass people, regular ass motherfucking people with flaws, just like everybody else. You see what I'm saying? That's crazy. But I wanted to touch on I think Jay Roman mentioned the fact of the difference between when something is completed and when you're trying to figure things out. You see, before something is completed, there's always a level of doubt. There's always a level of, the unknown, right? Because you don't know exactly how things are going to work out when you're trying to accomplish a goal. Now, you may have certain trepidations or certain, fears or doubts about what you're trying to accomplish, right? And here's a crazy part about family. Family, they love you a lot. You understand? Especially when you have a good family. So the fears that you have about the unknown and the goals you're trying to accomplish is going to be multiplied when you're talking to family. Cause they're going to be like, man, you really going to just get on the internet and talk shit and think you can make money? I don't know. That sounds kind of iffy. That YouTube shit kind of, I don't know. You should probably get a real job because I only want what's best for you. And so they will do their best to try to stamp down your fucking dreams. Trust me, I've lived it. You understand what I'm saying? I've lived it. But I've been able to actually fulfill my dreams, talk shit on the internet and monetize it. And niggas is looking at me like, well, there you go. But that's why I never really went to my family about this. Like they would see a little clips of what I would do. They'd be like, ugh, I don't know. I don't like the way you talk and the way you be yelling and the way you be talking. I don't like all that shit. But they see how my life turned out and they're like, well, wow. Good for you, buddy. And I'm saying that's the difference between completion. I mean, and by no means is my works complete. I'm still grinding away, but I've reached a certain level where it's like they could see the vision that I was going towards. Because when I had the vision, I was in horrid and squalid fucking, circumstances. You get what I'm saying? So so your family is going to have that fear even more. And on top of that, I'm sure when your mom drinks, that fear is even amplified even more to a irrational and drunk level where it's like, I don't know, baby. I don't think you should be doing that because, when people fucking get drunk and they be like, I love you, bro. You my brother, man. I love you, man. Because they drunk, bro. You see what I'm saying? So shit get exaggerated when it's family because they, like that whole thing with Jay-Z where he talks about how he showed his uncle his rhymes and his uncle was like, yo, you'll never make it. You understand? And he raps about that on multiple songs. And he talks about it in interviews where he's like, my uncle said my uncle told me 1 million times that I never sell 1 million records, but I sold 1 million records about 1 million times. Some shit like that, he said. But the thing is, family members are, they fear for you. You understand? But it's inspired by love, the love they have for you, but it's because they know you so well or they're closer to you. So that fear is enhanced because they don't want to see nothing bad happen to you. But at the same time, that's the exact reason why you still can't listen to them because that extra fear that comes from the love that they have for you will try to stop you from fulfilling your dreams. And you can't let that happen, man. You really can't let that happen.
They see who you are and not who you're trying to become.
Exactly. So that's where that judgment comes in at. They're judging you based on who they think you are. But you're literally trying to better yourself. And I think, Jay Roman, you said it earlier. One of y'all said it about vision. They don't see your vision. So what Jay learned is I can't share my vision with nobody because all they're going to do is put it down and say I can't do it. So I'm just going to keep it to myself and just grind and make it happen. Right. And it probably hurt him. It could have been an uncle he looked up to, and and he just wanted someone to say, man, that's some dope ass shit, man. Go out there and do your thing, man. I'm rooting for you. And he felt like I don't have no support. But here's the thing, gentlemen, we're grown men, and I'm gonna tell you some truth. You don't need no support if you got yourself. Okay?
Facts.
Yeah, it would be nice to have people in your corner saying, man, I'm rooting for you. Go for it. No,
Exactly.
Plus, we're old enough to take whatever anybody says. I don't care if coming from who. Process it, eat it up, spit it out, and be like, yeah, no, I'm still doing it.
Right.
Right.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you should be at a point where it doesn't matter what anybody say.
Right.
That if you want to do something, you're doing it.
Right.
You know?
So we got 513. You're on live with the Manhood. Manhood is a skill set show. Name, age, city. What's on your mind? 513. 513.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, 513. Yeah.
Hey, what's up, Miles? How you doing? This is Chris, 39.
Hey,
I'm sorry,
Chris.
40. I just turned 40.
Oh shit! Yeah, that's my nigga. Yeah, man. Happy belated birthday, man. I think we got you too. Yeah. What's going on, man? How you been?
A lot, man. Been keeping myself busy, man. I think I fucked up, dog. I think I did. I think I fucked up.
Okay.
Oh snap!
What happened?
Oh man. All right. So I met this girl online, right? And we're supposed to be going out on a date, right? So she texted me about, I don't know, 2 days ago, and she said, "Oh, it said on your profile that you're looking for short-term relationships, right?" And I said to her that yes, I am, but I'm also looking for compatibility. That's what I said to her. That was basically about it.
So, but how did you fuck up though? That part I'm not understanding. How did you fuck up?
Well, I don't think I was completely honest with her, because yes, it does say that on my but she said to me that, oh, you're just looking for a sex partner, right? And I also said to her, if I was just looking for a sex partner, I would just told you to come on to my house, right? I didn't say that. Yeah, go ahead.
So what you now? Let me ask you a question. When you date women, outside of the initial date that you take them on, do you do a series of dates with them, or are they fuck buddies and then they become something else later on?
Well, what I do personally is like they become fuck buddies. So I still want to meet these girls in person though, because I don't know them like that. Because I meet majority of all my girls online.
But see, here's the thing. Here's you messed up in this way, right? When she said you just want a sexual partner, you should have been like, yeah, I'm looking for someone to be in a sexual relationship with. Yeah, I'm definitely looking for that. Now, if you and I are compatible and we decide we want to explore something later on in the future, I'm with that too. But initially, yeah, I'm most definitely looking for a fuck buddy or a sexual relationship. But see, here's the thing. Let me just say this and I'll pass it to the fellas. Y'all, when women try and call you out on the stance that she believes you're taking, don't try and reverse it or try and add something to it to make it seem like it ain't something that it really is. Right. Stand on it. Be like, yeah, bitch, that's what I'm doing. What's up?
Yeah,
she ain't with it. Wait, bye. All right, cool.
I'm trying to still figure out where he fucked up at, or where do you think he fucked up at? I don't understand where the fuck up was at.
Well, the fuck up was me not being completely honest, because I said like, hey, I did say, yeah, I am looking for that, but I also said I'm looking for compatibility, because before I could have sex with anybody, I need to make sure that we are compatible first and foremost, because I'm not going to be.
Now you're lying.
Yeah. See, caller. This is what you tried to do. This is you're trying to be slick. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because you don't gotta tell a woman you're looking for compatibility. The date is for that, right? You don't gotta see what you try to do is you're like, oh shit, she's making it seem like I just want to fuck. Although I do, I don't want her to think that. So you try to sneak something in there where she wouldn't think what you really want to do because it's true, if that makes sense. But go ahead.
You're right.
Yeah, the thing is, like, she basically went on and read your profile and was asking you questions about it, and you backpedaled. and that's kind of in that same line of inconsistency. So if you make the bold statement and put it on your profile for all to see that I'm only looking for short-term relationships, because it just says short-term relationships, not fuck buddies, right?
That's it. Yeah, that's all you can put on there.
Okay, short-term relationships, right? So now that could be a multitude of different things. So if she said, "Oh, fuck buddies," you're just like, well, nah. Short-term relationship is where we figure out, what it's gonna be like. We're gonna have fun. I don't want nothing serious or anything like that because I don't plan from A to marriage. I go by how we vibe and how we interact with each other and go from there. So everything is short term until it becomes long term, right? That's the process of a relationship. So that's pretty much it. So when she's put the fuck buddy term and you went along to explain it, you basically just changed to whatever her definition of it was, and then tried to explain it instead of clarifying your definition.
That's how men create false self-perceptions of themselves that women loathe. This title is perfect for you, brother.
Well, you know what it is too. Lakari and myself. Well, Lakari was talking about this the other day about staying during conversation. You got to stay focused, man. You got to stay focused. You can't have a woman just because she says something. She got you explaining yourself and all this other shit. You understand? Because truthfully, it's like, look, you trying to meet up or not? Like we could talk about all this shit you trying to talk about on the date. Are you trying to meet with me or not? So you got to stay focused on what you're trying to stay focused on. A lot of chicks love to ask questions to qualify and also to see where you're at, to see how like focused you are, right? To see how strong your character is. You understand? So she's thinking she wants to qualify all of that type of shit. So when she got you trying to explain yourself, you sound like a politician at a fucking debate trying to like not make his political record sound so bad because he trying to win the fucking election. It's like, bitch, I ain't got to qualify myself to you. You trying to meet up or not? Like, when are you free? That's why we so straightforward. Especially, do you met the girl on a dating app, right?
Yes.
Yeah, bro. You already know what it is, bro. You got to stay super focused on the dating apps. When are you free? When are you free? We could talk about all of that shit in person. You understand? Because truthfully, once you meet me in person and you see me smile, you might forget all about that shit. You understand? Like when I smile and I give you that hug and you smell my cologne and you feel the strength of my arms around you, you might forget all of that shit. So if you were going to say something, that's the type of shit you should be saying. When do you want to meet? Because all that shit you talking about right now might not even mean nothing to you once you see my smile in person, because I'm that nigga. Like, that's the type of way you got to talk to these bitches, bro. You can't be letting them get you caught up trying to explain yourself. Well, what happened was, it's that I'm seeking compatibility, but the long term and short term, that's the only option that they put on the dating app. So if you like, come on, man.
Let me also say
fucking would be involved if it can be involved.
Okay. Well, when she mentioned sex, like, I mean, there's a multitude of ways you could have went. But you could have been like, yeah, that's part of it. Yeah, we definitely gonna be fucking if you're gonna be fucking with me. Yeah, we're doing that too. You know what I'm saying? But here's the thing. When women mention anything about sex, don't dodge that question. But like, yeah, I most definitely plan on fucking you if you with it. But here's the thing. Miles said something that was very profound to me. He said, man, we ain't gotta worry about all that. We can meet in person. So guys have to understand that you're gonna have way more influence, or the possibility of having influence in person. Okay, you're gonna have a limited to zero impact of influence on a dating app, right? Mm-hmm. Especially if a woman already got questions about your profile. So the best thing to do is be like, yo, man, again, I stated the date is this day. If you still want to meet me out there, just let me know. We can meet out there. And anything you want to ask me relating to my profile or anything else, we can do that face to face. And let me just say this, don't let women trick you into trying to get to know you on the app with all these fucking questions. Because that's what it really is. He's tricking you, thinking, because you feel like, well, I got to answer the questions to her satisfaction or she ain't going to want to meet. Okay? And that had you backpedaling, like Jay said. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, she's calling me out about the sex part. Yeah, almost definitely, because you're mainly motivated to meet her in person because you want to fuck her, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So why conceal that?
Mm-hmm.
I can handle about 300 words.
Can I explain something real quick? Yes, I did meet her on the app. I did throw with, hey, let's get a drink, and we already set up the date already. I already had her personal number, but she was texting me, like, I actually had her number, and she was like, yo, because you said, and you're texting me, like, because I gave her the actual bar map and everything. Shout out to Miles Cunningham on that, right? Shout out to you.
Right.
And she was like, dress your best. Like, what do you want me to wear? So I basically sent her some pictures.
Mm-hmm.
And the next question on the text message was, oh, I just reread your profile.
Mm.
It said short-term relationships. Are you looking for a sex partner? And I said, no, I'm looking for sexual, compatibility first before anything.
Yeah, so that's how she took it first.
Yeah, she was trying to qualify, bro. She was trying to qualify. She wasn't feeling. You didn't fuck up. She wasn't feeling you, bro. When when you tell a woman when are you free, and then you set up the date, that's all they should be interested in. As soon as they start trying to call you and text you all that extra shit, that's just them trying to qualify because they're not confident in the interest that they have for you. So they're trying to ask you questions to either detect whether they should have more confidence in seeing you or have less confidence in seeing you. That's it. And even to question their interest means they're not that interested. Because when a woman is really, like, when she look at your pictures and she like, damn, this nigga's fine, I got to see this nigga. None of that other shit matters. None of it.
Yep.
You understand me? So whenever they start texting you, asking you, hey, can we do a phone conversation first? Because I'm not sure. And she's just letting you know that her interest is kind of iffy. And if her interest is that iffy, then bitch, we ain't even got to meet up, because I know that you already got doubts. So you can leave it over there.
I'm good at not turning a you problem into a we problem.
Right.
My thing is if you're sitting there like, oh, you say looking for short-term relationship, she goes, that's all I've been is fuck buddies. Well, is that how you took it? Is that's your interpretation? That's right. What you took it as. And then my next question was, hey, is that what you're looking for? Because if subconsciously, if that's what you see there, then that's what you're thinking about. So right. I'm a mental person. So we would have had that whole little, like, you know what? And then in the middle of it, I'll say, hey, why are we doing all this discussion? Let's just meet at the bar and we'll talk about it then.
We'll talk
right?
about it.
So like don't, if the word is blue and they say, oh, so you mean red? The word is blue. You see blue on there, right?
Right.
I didn't say nothing about red. So, don't let them get you into that game. And I have to agree. I have to agree with Miles, man. If you got to qualify to gain interest, okay. But at the same time, right at that moment, you already know, shit, I can say anything right now because I'm already lost in the game. Because she like me, she don't. Okay, let me tell you the truth. Yeah, I'm looking for somebody to come hang from the chandelier right now. In fact, how much do you want? I got a weight requirement on this thing.
Let me tell you something. When a chick like, here's the difference between when a chick like you and a chick don't like you, right? When she don't like you, she gonna look at your profile and see short-term relationships, and then she gonna be thinking, oh, he just want to have sex, blah blah blah. I don't think he's the one. When a chick likes you, she's thinking, ooh, he says he's looking for short-term, but when I put this pussy on his ass, he gonna want a long-term relationship with me.
Exactly.
Because she's attracted, and no matter what's on your profile, she's gonna spin it in her own mind.
Yes.
To motivate her to see you, my brother. So when you see them asking you all these goddamn questions or questioning this or that, or I just read your profile and I'm not too comfortable with that, what you had on there and blah, blah. Bitch, I know you just say you don't like me. Because let me tell you something about all of these chicks out here in these days and times. All of them is still willing to take a free fucking drink and some male attention. All of them.
Mm-hmm.
They are still willing to use your resource and your attention, because how many days have
21 to a grandfather? They take that attention.
Everybody, Jay, Zag, and Chris. How many times have you been out on a date and the bitch is like, man, I haven't been out in months. I'm glad you set up the date because I just wanted to be outside. How many
It sounds like she was bored. She just used you for entertainment and shit.
Exactly. And they tell on themselves when they say shit like that. So at the end of the day, a lot of the time they say yes to come and meet you. And sometimes it's still not even that they like you. It's just that they wanted to come outside. So that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, if a bitch want to come see you, she gonna come see you. Whatever that reason is, she's gonna come see you. But when they start asking you all these questions and trying to interview you before the date, then that just means her interest is shaky. And you could just be like, listen, either you want to come or you don't. Confirm. I will hit you up that's why I always say this. I will hit you up noon or at 1 p.m. on the day of the date to reconfirm our plans. That's all I say to these chicks. I don't let them call me during the week and all of that other shit. I don't let them do all of that shit. I'll be like, hey, I'm kind of busy right now. I got to go, but I look forward to meeting you on Thursday. The next time you hear from me, I'll be hitting you up at 1 p.m. on Thursday to reconfirm our plans. And that's it.
What's up?
I like to say odd times, like 1:13, I'll hit you up.
1:13.
1:13.
Let me say this, Chris. Let me say this, and to Miles' point, Jay's point. If there is any hesitation, trepidation, any type where the chick is making it a challenge, I would definitely leave that alone 99% of the time, simply because a lot of guys. The reason why a lot of you guys frustrate yourselves with these women, because y'all are going out on dates with women who aren't genuinely interested and attracted to you. Okay, and they're just sitting there, like Miles saying, siphoning the attention, soaking up whatever it is you're doing for them, and they're not really interested in you. They just said, fuck it, I got nothing better to do. I might as well. You know what I'm saying? So I would say this. If the woman doesn't seem excited about seeing you, then you can bet that it's probably not going to go how you would like it to go in many cases. If the woman isn't excited about it or showing heavy interest on some, I can't wait, I'm glad we met type shit, I'm glad we matched, or whatever the fuck. I got it.
So caller, what happened after that? Did she block you? Did you respond back to, like, was there any more communication with her?
I just said to her over the text, because we were supposed to meet today. So I'm going to reconfirm our plans for the night at 7. So I don't know the response yet because I haven't texted her yet.
Okay. So right now it's just a whole bunch of fun now, right? Because the thing that really boggles a lot of people down is the pressure they put on themselves.
Mm-hmm.
So when that pressure comes off, the pressure should instantly come off, right? You shouldn't have a lot on yourself because of experience already, but the pressure instantly comes off when it's a doesn't care mode, right? So you already shown me signs you ain't really interested. We'll see how this thing goes. If it goes, cool. If it don't, it don't. There's no pressure on this because right now, she's already shown that I might not be for you and you might not be for me. That's her choice. That's her right.
Mm-hmm.
So why have any pressure? Why you do anything different? And to Zach's point about the name of the show, wouldn't it be better to show her your true self right now?
Yep. Exactly.
Right now. Just the true self. What's up? Let's have a good time. Enjoy. And then go from there. Hey, check you out next time. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then that's that.
Well, let me say this, caller, and then that's gonna be it for my opinion about it. Now, everything that both these brothers said is 100% correct. But let me add this little tidbit. Okay, this is something that I learned when I was younger from older women. Sometimes when you present yourself as that sexual dude, sometimes women are gonna want to see, do you stand on that? Is that who you really are?
Real shit.
When you backpedal, because it could have been she was interested in fucking, but how you was coming at her, it probably gave her cause to pause. Like, he said this on his profile, but when he texts or when we talk, I don't get the sense that he's that sexual dynamo. I don't get that from him.
Sound like he can blow my back out.
I kind of want to hear him say some shit that makes me think that he's that motherfucker. So it could. I'm not saying it is that, but sometimes it could be.
Yeah, that's a big. That's big facts too. That's big facts too. That's another thing. Where again, there's them trying to qualify you. They trying to see if you're congruent to your profile and all that type of shit. Again, the bottom line is to look, bitch, miss me with all that shit. Meet me for the date. So I could, cause like Zach said, you're gonna have the best chance to influence the woman in person. You understand? So that's the bottom line. The bottom line is that face-to-face time, bro. Face-to-face time. So it's like, get through all of that bullshit and be like, look, hey, I'm gonna confirm with you, and that's it. And that's it, bro. That's it. That's all you gotta focus on. I'm telling you, that's your best bet. Because I mean, a lot of us don't necessarily know exactly what to say and all of that other shit. And sometimes you'll have conversations and say something and you think you being flirtatious and you think you being charismatic or whatever the fuck it is. And you'll probably just say something she don't like because it reminds her of her old boyfriend, or it reminds her of some guy that hollered at her the other day and she didn't like what he said and you said the same shit. So she gonna choose not to go out with you. You understand? So that's why I'm telling y'all to just keep it simple. So if her interest to go out with you, that's the only motivation you need until she sees you face to face. And that's it.
Oh, facts. Absolutely. Speaking of my dating profile, I want to give a big shout out to Miles Cunningham for those awesome pictures in Las Vegas.
Yeah, man.
Seriously, man.
Nice. Hey, if y'all ain't never seen Miles work, first of all, the restaurant, I mean, I don't know what type of bougie restaurant we was at. I felt like they dude was about to tell me to put a jacket on before he escorted us to the back room. It was all dark and dim, and I don't know how many courses there was, a 16-course meal or something. Like it was a whole bunch of food and fun. But for them to cram in on the same weekend, the photos, the walking on the strip, the live thing, the seminar, everything, it was a good time, man. They put in work for you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Some people might take that for granted, but I think a lot of the people that really are on the membership and really listen to the show need to understand that these cats really be working.
Right.
My cousin be trying to get me to really pop in on here. I'm working on my humanity. I'm a little if you don't know how to swim, well, but I'm getting there. I'm starting to get a little more concerned, especially for the young dudes like D Money that be calling up, man, a little bit lost. But man, you guys, man, I'm telling you, so just sitting here, these guys be working, man. Zag, Miles, Steve, 50, Lucario, they be working for you guys on the back end way more than you guys know, just to come out with some pretty much free advice a lot of times for you guys too.
Facts.
Selfless advice. So
facts, man. Real shit, man. Yo, Chrislyn, man, we appreciate the call, man. Just keep plugging away, man. You got it, bro. You got it. All right, bro.
Thank you. Thanks, y'all. Peace.
All right, man. Take it easy. All right, I'm gonna kill the phone lines and we could do these questions and then wrap it up.
For sure.
Go ahead, Zach. Oh,
my bad. Okay. So he says, thoughts on when women take time to respond on a dating app. Should we unmatch? Look, let me tell y'all something. Okay. I don't want to spend more time on this topic. Sometimes when y'all ask these type of questions, it makes me think you're being emotional. Okay, like, man, I keep looking at my phone waiting for her to match. Man, how come she ain't matched yet? Man, fuck this, I'm unmatching. No, bro. Look, sometimes these women, they could be out of town or somewhere, and maybe they're not currently on the app. You know what I'm saying? So they don't know they match. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know if they now if they got their shit on 24/7, then they probably saw it. They probably ain't interested. Or she just ain't been on the app in a few days. She's gonna get on later. I mean, maybe she's currently, having a weekend fling with a nigga, and she turned all that shit off because she busy. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't say unmatch. Just chill and move on and match with some other chicks.
Right.
Maybe she don't like your cornrows. You got one too many cornrows, and that's she ain't feeling that. But she still think you kind of cute, so she's still debating about it. So she want to look at your picture a couple times. I don't know. I ain't on no dating app, man. This question's past me. I'm in real life. I'm 3D. That's my dating app. 3D.
I like that 3D. I like that shit. I like that shit, bro. Miles, you got something you want to add to it? Or you straight?
Yeah. Well, I've heard like Lucario don't never unmatch anybody. He because because he always says like sometimes chicks don't be checking they messages and shit, and sometimes like months and weeks later they might come back. So if you really down on that, if you really down with the dating app life, then you don't have to necessarily unmatch. You could just leave it to patience. Me personally, if we match and they never reply, that's one thing, because that could mean that she just never got back around to replying or whatever it is. But if we're like in a conversation, like let's just say I'm trying to hey, I want to meet for drinks, when are you free, blah blah blah, and then they stop replying after that, then I just take it as she ain't interested. You understand? And so because I don't like to see a lot of clutter, I'm an unmatched type of nigga, because I like to keep my shit. I just have maybe it's some type of OCD shit I got, but whenever a chick like cuts the conversation, I'll undo that. I'll unmatch just to keep my shit clear. You know what I'm saying?
I'm glad you made a distinction between that. So player, whatever you call yourself, nigga. I would say, like Miles said, if you've been conversing with Shorty and she just stopped and it's been like days or something, unmatched, because she's not interested. But like you said, if she never replied to it, you know what? A lot of you guys, when y'all deal with these women, y'all need to treat them like the farm system. Okay, and what I mean by that, a lot of times when Major League Baseball, when they draft players, they're gonna have some that's going to the majors, and they're gonna have some that kind of put them in a farm system. You know what I'm saying? And those are the chicks. They ain't even on the real team. They on the affiliate team. You know what I'm saying? Just keep them in the farm system, and kind of like MLB, when they feel like the chick is ready to come up to the major league, they go ahead and call her up. You know what I'm saying? So if she does reply weeks later, months later, you can take her out the farm system, or you can before you do that, you make sure you converse with her, get her to agree to meet you, and then you take her out the farm system. Okay, and if she janky with it, she ain't responding, or she's saying some goofy shit, then you can unmatch and be like, you know what, all right, I gave Shorty a shot, but she ain't with it, so I'm gonna move on.
Right. Exactly.
I've been doing the same thing in 3D in my 3D app. I'd be like, hi. When they don't say hi, I'd be like, man, I take my hi back.
this nigga taking high back and shit. I take that motherfucker out the atmosphere. Let me take that motherfucker
take my high back.
So here we go. So gentlemen, y'all got anything y'all want to plug before we go ahead and bounce? It's about that time.
That's it. All right, yeah, man.
Real quick. Okay, real quick. My bad. He snuck one in there. Y'all motherfucker be waiting till the last minute. I'll send her a voice message letting her know exactly what I'm on straight up, and she'll respond with, I hear your voice twice already. Twice already, nigga. How many messages did you send, man? How many messages? You said twice already. I hear your voice, bro. You gotta elaborate. Are you double texting?
How can you hear somebody's voice? How can you hear somebody?
Well, you can do a voice text. So on your
a
phone,
voice message. Okay.
Yeah. You could, yeah. So my thing is, if you send one, if you never responded, and you sent another one, bro, why you doing that? You doing too much. Send one. Look, let me tell y'all something. Don't send one, and because it's been a couple of days, and you looking at your phone every time it pings, hoping that it's her. Well, maybe she didn't get it. Maybe she got a new phone. Maybe her phone got turned off. Maybe something happened. Let me send her another one just in case. No, you see that you sent it. You can see it in your log that motherfucker was sent. Don't. Come on, man. Don't do that.
Here's the easiest thing to do and not worry about it. Yo, this is my number. Boom. We done. I don't understand all the texting thing. You text 20 times just to get on the phone for one. Like, that's a lot of text. I'm not even into all that texting. Just call me. Call me. When are you free to have a conversation? Call me. And if you scared of a conversation, you ain't the one for me. If you scared to talk and we got to do it on texting all day long, you ain't the one for me. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna be sitting down texting. I hate walking by people the whole time. They just on the phone, head down, just rolling. Hey man, you almost bumped into this. You almost bumped into that. Forget all that texting, man. Just call me. Plus, it's easier on the phone to drive and talk.
Well, also get to the point of what you're trying to do. All that. How you been? How's your day? Get to the point of what it is you're trying to do.
Yeah, that's what he did. That's what he said he did. Yeah. He said letting her know exactly what I'm on. But I'm like, if you let her know exactly what you're on, and all she said was, I hear you. How the fuck did that happen twice? You see what I'm saying? Like, why? How would he? You know what I mean? Like, if you told her, because you only need to tell it once.
That's She's said it twice. I hear
you know what I'm saying? I hear you, and that's twice.
That I hear you. That doesn't imply that she want to link up with you.
Exactly.
She just put you in her roster.
Your voice sounds sexy. When you said you was free again, you know what I'm saying? She put that in there.
She got you in the collection of niggas. She got you in the Hotline Bling collection. That's what she got you in.
There you go.
Because every time a chick's phone blings, it makes her feel good, guys. So y'all just feeding their egos.
And she got to give you some sort of response that's neutral. So you keep doing, so just break in case of boredom. So, whenever she bored, she'll hit you up with a little more conversation.
Exactly.
And she hit up whoever she wanted to hit up.
Just like the oyster bitch. Just like the oyster bitch. If you pay attention to that video, and again, that was, in my opinion, that was staged, but even, art imitates life. The bitch said, I decided to link up with a guy that has been in my DMs talking to himself for the last couple weeks. Those were her words. A nigga that's been in her DMs talking to himself for the last couple weeks. And so I ain't had nothing to do. So I said, yeah, let's link up.
See, so even that is some weird shit. Cause she basically saying, yeah, this nigga been hitting me up, but I've been ignoring him. So he's really having a conversation with himself.
That's a cold line. That's a cold line. It's going into somebody's rap song soon. Like, that's just cold. Like,
yeah, and you gonna hear that I hear you shit in somebody's rap song too.
Yeah, I hear you. Talking to yourself.
Have one of these females fucking with these niggas that they talking to themselves.
Shit. I hear you. I'm like, you hear me, but do you feel me? Man, that probably no. Probably answers no.
Yeah, if a woman, like Miles said it, I said it, Jay Roman said it, 50 said it, Taekwondo said it, Lucario, Steve. If a woman wants to see you, it's going to be easy.
Super.
She is going to make herself extremely available. She's going to be flexible because she wants to see you. All of this back and forth, all this hesitation, this trepidation, this, I don't know. Well, I don't really like it. All she's saying is, I'm not interested enough to do what you want to do.
Right.
So I'm going to need you to choose a better date, or I'm going to need you to do something that's going to spike my interest where I might want to come out with you. That's all that shit is.
That's it.
On that note, hey, gentlemen, it's been real. Appreciate y'all coming through.
All right.
Tomorrow, 11 a.m. Central Standard Time, 12 Eastern, the Real Game No Theory show. Get the soap, masculine identity, natural luxury soap.
All right. Yeah, man. Get the natural luxury soap, masculine identity soap, man. Wash the simp off of you so you can stop double texting these bitches. You feel me? All right. So.
Also, you can fuck with myself or Miles, masculineidentity.com. Also, manhood is a skill set.com. Jay Roman,
have the J Roman way, the J Roman way at Gmail.
Okay,
I don't have a .com. I don't care about y'all enough like that just yet. Just to be honest, like I'm learning. I'm telling you, with all honesty, I am learning. All
right.
The true concern for my manhood, because I've seen too many cursed commercials where they be downing us just as men, and so that had started my true concern for us men. So I'm learning. But, check out Mr. Lucario today at 4.
Yep.
On his channel. But so
on that note,
but you can get at me at the jromanway at gmail.com.
All right.
All right, we out. Y'all enjoy the rest of your motherfucking weekend. Hey.